That was totally a good use of the Koopa. There's the Koopa. I like how dry bones have like no distinctive characteristics since Koopas in this game respawn too, but whatever. They go clickety clackety clock. I'm a dry bone. Bleh, dry bone. Oh, I was wall jumping? What? How can you wall jump with a Luigi for hands? Or Koopa shell for hands, Luigi? Where is it? Down here? Yep. Ow, I think. Okay, I didn't actually take damage from that, but... So I think this stays up forever and you can push it back down, but I might be incorrect in this theory. Oh, and there are always like 8 million Koopas up here, which makes this one a kind of hard one to get. Oh well. Not having any problems today. And I was in the wall kick stance and I blatantly ignored it. Oh, I forgot these Koopas made the N64 Koopa noise. That's the only thing redeeming about having them walk on their bottom legs like animals again. That was great. Oh well. Alright, yeah, I like how I said on their hind legs, even though they don't walk on their hind legs until this game. Well, they did in Super Mario Bros. 3, and if it was good enough for Super Mario Bros. 3, it's good enough for a game that actually came out during an era where video games are good. And if you don't understand that reference, I have basically decided that Mario 3 was the first fun video game to ever exist. I guess there were some gems in the weird games in the pre-NES era, but I'm too young to be familiar with that era. Oh, crap. Oh, Space Crab. What a great enemy. There were probably some hiding somewhere and shifting. I just really don't like these guys because I don't like them. What? Hacker. Okay, so anyway, you just pop this giant thing. You're supposed to wait for it to swallow. I do like how this planet breathes. It's pretty neat. Anyway, I'll just be doing the standard thing. If you can get those Musicu notes, you get the galaxy's, or the second secret star of the galaxy, or technically the first secret, and the second. Oh yeah, I really like this part. You have to use a sling star to shoot down to a lower planet, and then use weird gravity and momentum to shoot some of these back up on the planet with the pokey as such. And once you have a few, then you're confident you won't shoot them back down to this planet. Wait for the pokey to spawn again and take him out. I guess that's technically probably called a Mega Pokey because it's big, and everything big in Mario games is usually called Mega, unless it's called Big. But Mega sounds more Mega and Super, and I like this level. Apparently that whole thing didn't have gravity, just the part that would logically have gravity. This is confusing. I forgot this is why this was actually anyway hard, because you're upside down. What the heck? Doesn't make sense that the camera would be upside down, because to Luigi it would be regular, but I will suspend my disbelief here for the sense of it being a difficulty thing. Anyway, you go inside this warp pipe, and oh no, the warp pipe allowed the sand to get inside the galaxy too, or something, I think. Okay, when does the sand start going up? Oh, it knows that I'm here. Yep. Uh-oh, the extra weight was too much. You're too much. And much like in Kirby 64's level 2-1, I think, you have to run, not get crushed, except you require the sand for some parts just so you can keep continuing, except I'm misremembering this, but whatever. And it's annoying and you have to wait for it, even though you're like 8 times faster than the sand. Although you don't actually have to wait for it in this game, which is pretty cool. And the sand isn't like really slow in this game, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this is actually definitely one of my favorite stars. Definitely my favorite galaxy, and one of the best ones in the game anyway. And it gets almost intense in some cases, even though there's no real chance of you dying if you know what you're doing. And I forget if this keeps rising up or if it stops right here. Okay, it stops right there, which is kind of lame. It would be fun if you could get crushed if you didn't collect the star or not, but Also, be a bit disappointing if you like had hopes and dreams that involved not being crushed, but what can you do there? Do-do-do-do. I haven't commented on it, or maybe I did, but it's kind of weird how much this game uses letter boxes to turn it widescreen, and it confused me and made me think some of my widescreen tests really failed badly when they didn't actually fail really badly, but they still failed. Actually, now that I notice it, a lot of games seem to try to do something like that, but whatever. Anyway, time for the secret star, and hopefully, or I'll say hopefully, but I don't actually hope it, but hopefully the comet will, hopefully the comet will appear after this star, and if not, I guess I'll have to start up a Bowser session and use that as a bonus filler part of that episode. Okay, so running around where I can't see where I am is a surefire way not to get crushed, eh? Okay, I'm beginning to think the only reason I had hard times on this tower section, which I just realized is on the other half of that. That's kind of cool. If you had really good long jumping skills, you could skip this altogether, except nobody. And I mean nobody has that kind of long jumping skills. You're crazy, kid. You'll never make it in this long jumping down. I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. If I was into naming naming my parts after amusing things that happened in the part, I would probably name this part, You'll Never Make It in This Long Jump Town, but I like being more creative, and by creative I mean making bad puns in that. The ones where you have to jump multiple times, and each time you jump you get a star bit kind of seem like a sick joke when those that just give them all to you with no digging around exist as a comparison, but whatever. Metal. I sure do a good supervisor. I think all my voices just kind of consist of closing my nasal cavity, and sometimes I close it in a slightly less than I close it other times. But they're still pretty good voices. Okay, there we go. Secret launch star to secret star. Or power star, I suppose. That'd be entertaining to watch a let's play of a let's play of this or Super Mario 64, in which the let's player constantly referred to the stars as power stars, just to be correct. Not sure what all of that is, but I'll take it. So anyway, alright, this is annoying. This is why I thought that other cannon was annoying, because this is the one where you actually see that happens. Oh no, you're screwed. And it has issues seeing you here, so yeah, you're boned. You have to wait for it to barely go down. And then there's a king of dry bones down here, and they won't stay down, or they won't go back down, and you have to lead up. I don't know what you have to... Oh, do you have to kill? I'm confused. Oh, wait. Okay, you could kill them all potentially if you wanted major star bits, but you just need one to open up the star. And if you want even more major star bits, you could... Okay, that doesn't work. I think I almost got up one time and then deduced it didn't work, or maybe I did get up. Oh, okay, I probably did get up if there's that there. Okay, that's not so bad, although it's still nearly impossible to lure the bullet bills down once they're up here. If not entirely impossible. I'll take that. Yep, it just doesn't see you. Bit of a bummer, but rather than dicking around to do things in a super secret way, I'll just do it the way it was meant to be played. Just like Brawl, with all items on and only using Aiku and Captain Ferret and whoever the characters are. Oh yeah, and regular Link totally has any merit in Brawl, since the advent of Toon Link and his being the same as Link except faster and better in every way. Yes, I greatly upset. I think they're like 2 or 3 people I know who like to use regular Link because they're friggin' furries and like Twilight Princess Link so much, or marry him because they're badgets. But dry bones. But anyway, enough about Linkosexuality. Toon Link is much better than regular Link, and also he's probably some kind of a cat. So even if he had terrible movesets compared to him, his improved character model makes more than enough goods to good words that I can talk, and then I have said the words. I really don't like this star. I forgot about how I don't like it at all. Because the friggin' bullet bills take 10 minutes to